In today's video, I am going to be breaking down Mohamed Dabone and if he is actually ready for the NBA. Supposedly, he is 12 years old. In reality, he is 16 years old. I have gone over this in another video. However, is he currently ready to make the NBA? He's 6'9", and he's actually very highly skilled. So let's get down and let's check him out. Now, if you want to be able to dunk like Mohamed Dabone, make sure to go check out the link that is down in the description below. However, this clip right here is absolutely fantastic. So what we see with Mohamed Dabone right here is he is making contact with his defensive player. Right now, Mohamed Dabone is on offense. This guy on defense is currently trying to somewhat box him out. He's making a lot of contact, but that's the FIBA game. And Mohamed Dabone is still able to get that rebound. Supposedly 12 years old, he is 16. However, that is a lot of contact with a grown man to be able to get that board and to slam it down as he did right there. He has also really good timing on the block. As we can see right here, two-hand block is nothing to shy about. And we can see a lot of blocks as we can see right there. Having Mohamed Dabone on the weak side defense in the post is the worst idea ever. If I was the coach of the other team and I was playing up against Mohamed Dabone, I would be having this guy away from that low post when the ball is on the opposite side of the court. I do not want him in the paint on defense. Because now, if this guy was actually spaced out and this guard was attacking the paint as he is, if Mohamed Dabone was in the paint getting ready to block that shot, instead of going up and getting blocked, he could have kicked the ball out to an absolutely wide open three-point shooter, which I don't know if this guy can shoot. However, if he can't, he shouldn't be playing at this level. A lot of players, especially younger players who can't shoot or have trouble shooting, will say, I do not want to shoot threes and I want to be in the paint. Well, if you can't shoot threes, you are taking away a massive, huge strategy to the other team to clear out the paint. And if you can't shoot, it's going to get to a point where you get to a level where you're just not going to be able to make the team. Oh, and by the way, did I tell you that he could shoot? This kid can shoot threes. The senior high school FIBA 3 is roughly around here. This is the FIBA 3, which is exactly where it is. This is where our high school 3 is here in Canada. I know the American three-point line is here, but it doesn't matter. The NBA 3 is about a bit farther than that. It's about double the distance from the regular high school line to the FIBA line, so double is about here. So this is NBA range, and he's able to hit that shot. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, if he wants to go to the NBA, this right there, wait, if I can go slow enough, watch this, right a millisecond earlier. This is too low of a set point for somebody as tall as him who wants to go to the next level. His set point cannot be at the chin, it has to be above the forehead. That extra maybe 4 inches is going to be huge because he is not going to be playing against shorter guys. He's going to be playing up against other 6'9" guys. And as a 6'9" player, you need to have a higher set point so that you can have a higher release. While his release is nice and high, he's tucking his shoulder into his ear, which is a picture perfect shot. He has a nice high release. This right here is a great release, but a terrible set point, and that needs to be changed if he wants to make the NBA. He actually has some pretty good footwork right here. So he lands on 2 feet. He does a quick step through, very small step through, but that footwork right there, even though it's very basic, he was able to get himself a dunk, and he had 3 defenders around him. His also shooting form, I'm going to break this down in a different video, but it needs to be changed. So there's a few things that are not great about this shooting form. Some of the things is, of course, the ball is on his left side being a right-handed shooter, and his hand is actually quite far to the right side of the ball, which is probably why he has the ball out towards his left side. Because now, having his hand too far to the right, that's going to have the ball go off of this side of the hand, which then having the arm across the body actually negates that effect. So he's got a lot of things to fix in his form before he goes to the NBA. However, I will say that he has really good core vision. Here he gets the ball in the low post. He collapses the defense. He's got multiple defenders, especially this one coming from the far weak side, coming over to help out in the low post. He is then able to do a skip pass over the defense to the opposite corner. And this is when good teammates and good passing really help your team win games. By kicking that ball out to the corner man swings it up to the wing, which now creates an open three-point shot. And watch Mohamed Dabone trying to get this rebound. Now, this is a lower level league versus the NBA, much lower level, but being able to get blocks like that off of a pivot is a very, very important thing to be able to see. Mohamed Dabone is still young. Whether he's 12 years old or 16 years old, he has a lot of growing to do. He's going to need to get much stronger, and overall, he needs to become a much more physical offensive player. While he is getting a lot of rebounds, he should be, but he needs to become more aggressive trying to get that ball to the rim. Getting these rebounds going straight back up are nice, but those are not always going to be there. He needs to be able to learn how to play in the high post, and he needs to be able to learn how to play 15 feet away from the basket with his back to the basket so that he can work off of that to get to the rim. I hope that you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time. Make sure to go check out my shooting workout and my vertical jump training that is down in the description below.